She's a very funny lady. Please make some noise. She'll be hilarious. Alice Milwaukee.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% not German. I know, I'm like Hitler's wet dream, right? It's a shame. But I found out that most of my family, most of my ancestors are from Wales. And yeah, clap it up for that. Not like the Wales, but you know, like the country. But actually both of my grandfathers do kind of resemble Wales because they're big and they're white and they whine when there's not enough ice cream. There's not enough ice cream. Yeah, I'm not really an ice cream person though. I'm more of a soup gal. One guy told me, he was like, I don't really like soup because I think it's unattractive when girls eat it. And I was like, well, I think it's unattractive when you misspell things over text, but I'm not allowed to make fun of you because you have dyslexia. And that would make me classist and ableist. So Eric earlier said he just did his last semester of school. Is anyone here in school? Woo! Back to school season! Did you just, like, are you starting like this week or? Okay. Whenever I think of back to school season, I think of like the smell of pencils and notebooks and Adderall. And if you don't know the smell of Adderall, you're really missing out on a depressing next day. But really, we're like the generation of Adderall. Like, it's the reason why all our Facebook friends are going to law school and why I know too much about the Church of Satan. Are you going to law school? Okay, good. I mean, you can if you want. I just would probably resent you if you were. I went to an art school for college, and I went to a weird high school before that. We could like canoe during lunchtime at my high school, and we would like accidentally fall in so that we would have an excuse to be late for Spanish class. But really we were just soaking wet in Spanish class. And I learned that infección por levaduras means yeast infection in Spanish. Is anyone in here a nurse? Oh, you are, aren't you, Miss Jager? Oh, okay. There's some fingers being pointed. Okay, cool. So, you know when people are like, I'm going to be a slutty nurse for Halloween? I think it's kind of redundant. Like, nurses are already a little slutty, right? And if you're slutty, you're either a nurse or you're a special ed teacher. So I was a special ed teacher. My mom always says, you know, put yourself out there, and I did it, and I got gonorrhea. And I didn't really learn my lesson because I feel like using condoms is kind of like rinsing fruit. I'm just not doing that. So I moved back to Alabama recently, and being a sexually active woman who doesn't really use condoms in Alabama is kind of like being a clumsy person in a banana factory, if those existed, or like wearing white pants after eating Taco Bell. It's just gonna not turn out well. But it's like kind of the same time, right? It's kind of taking a risk. Speaking of Taco Bell, do y'all have Taco John's around Milwaukee? Yeah? Okay. So, is it good?
Yeah.
Really? What's your name?
Peter.
Oh, I thought you were going to say John. The guy next to you is named John? Okay. I haven't been to Taco John's because I feel like I don't really want to trust a guy named John with my tacos. It's kind of like trusting a guy named John to be politically correct at karaoke. Or like not be a sore loser at beer pong. Because it's your birthday and he should be happy for you that you won. Or like trusting a guy named John to not give you gonorrhea. Does anyone here go to therapy? Good. I haven't been to therapy in a while, so I've been dressing up my cat in cute little outfits instead. But when I was going to therapy, I had a great realization, realized that men are like grocery stores. Like I have to go to multiple to get all that I want for the week. I have to go to Whole Foods to get emotional support. I have to go to Pick and Save to get male attention. And I have to go to Aldi to have an orgasm. And Aldi is really my vibrator, let's be honest. Doesn't anyone here have a vibrator? The bi guy in the back. I just cleaned out the filter in my vacuum and it felt like putting new batteries in my vibrator. I was like, look what this machine can do! I also got my eyebrow pierced recently because I was tired of looking like I was too afraid to have threesomes. Still afraid, but now I look different. Let's see, I did Pick and Save. Oh yeah, I went to a music festival this summer. I went to Bonnaroo, ever heard of it? It was like the first big music festival I've ever been to. And I took a dump without toilet paper, and everyone acted like it was supposed to be the time of my life. I don't know, I just feel like everyone there was trying so hard to convince themselves that like fairies are real and happiness lasts longer than an hour. Like everyone was doing shrooms is what I'm saying, And it feels like right now everyone my age is either doing shrooms all the time or getting married. And I'm like not really doing either one. So I guess, does anyone have shrooms? Seriously, let me know. Let's see, sorry about this. I did Pick and Save. I will do this next. A guy recently told me that my ass reminded him of a personal pizza. And I was like, oh, because you have to put ranch on it before you eat it, right? Can't come without ranch. The good thing about Aldi is that it has ranch. I used to live alone, and all my friends were like, oh, living alone is so cool, you can hook up with anyone, anytime, anywhere. You can masturbate anytime, anywhere, with yourself. But like, the most sexual experience I had was just pulling out my contacts. Because I was like, get out of me! And they were like, ooh, but I want to stay in you. And I was like, I'm too dry for this. Why did I sleep with you? y'all like impressions? Yeah. Okay. Try and guess what this is. It's morning wood. I'm here, don't forget me. Good morning, wake up. Anyways, it's your turn to do an impression of an excited audience. Also, Alexa, your dad's not intimidating, he's like forcing a smile.